Okay, let's look at example 2 on nonlinear systems. As usual, we have one being a linear equation, y is equal to x, and one being a nonlinear. In this case, it's a quadratic equation. And we want to find the point of intersection when the two curves, and remember y is equal to, y is equal to x is simply a line that look more like this. Y is equal to x is a line that look more like this. It, in a sense, is passing through this like that. All right, passing through 0. Y is equal to s. It has a slope of 1, and it passes through the point 0, 0. Right, this is your x-axis, and this is your y-axis. And then this curve, probably look more like this also. So they're going to meet somewhere right here. All right, that is where they meet. And what they're saying is at the point of intersection, the point they meet right here, and they also meet a point right here. Now, what is the coordinate of this point here? They want you to find this point and that point. And this is A, and this is also A. How would you solve this? Well, the best way to solve this, since the two equations meet, now this is a very smart thing. Once two systems meet, meet means they intersect. And once they intersect, then you can set them to be equal to each other. So this y here and this y are the same. So if they are the same, then we can come back and say that then 3x squared minus 14x is actually equal to x. So since they meet, that's what it means. So y is equal to y. And therefore 3x squared minus 14x minus x is equal to 0. We can solve it this way. Then this gives us 3x squared minus 15x is equal to 0. We can take 3x outside, and therefore x minus 5 is equal to 0. And that means 3x is equal to 0 implies s is equal to 0, or x minus 5 is equal to 0, which also implies that s is equal to positive 5. So we have two s values. Now, when s is equal to 0, what is y? We can plug in, of course, we have y is equal to x. And so that satisfies. That means from here, y is also equal to 0. And here, y is equal to 5 means y is equal to 5. As you know, we are plugging this into this little equation right here, right? So that means I have 2 points. I have 0, 0, and then I have 5, 5. Those are the 2 points that they meet. And as you can tell, this is A, A is equal to 5, and therefore 0, and therefore the point where they meet, A in this case here, A is equal to 5. So this may be a non-multiple choice problem, but solving this is not difficult. All you need to do is set the two equations together and solve and find the values that satisfy that equation. If you don't want to do that, you can also try plug-in, and this is the level 2 plugin where you create your own answer. So you can come back and say, well, I can set A is equal to 1, which means S is equal to 1, and I can plug it in, and you keep going until you get the point where you have S equal to 5 and Y is equal to 5. That will satisfy both equations. All right, and that is how you solve this kind of problem.